All right. Just lining some things up here. Let's get our guest on the line. Firing up those Twitter spaces. Okay, Twitter Spaces is up as well. You can see here we're getting down to the wire. We got 27 minutes left for this winner. Man, it's getting exciting. Takes a moment here to get everyone configured. All right, let's get the link to our live session. Okay. Let's try that. Okay, lesson number 1. It's surprisingly difficult to coordinate all of this. So that's something. Yo, what's up, man? Accept the speaker role I'm sending you to. Let's see. So Dante, at the bottom left, you should see a section that says "Request to Speak." I think it's near the bottom left. All right, we're getting ready here. 21 minutes left. And it's going to be a nail biter. You can already tell here that the top bid right now is $31.74, or about 0.016 wrapped ether. And the last traded price on this was $2,162, 1.09 ether. So if this person holds on to it for 20 more minutes, I think they won this one. It's gonna be really interesting. I'm trying to get a guest speaker here to join us. Let's see. Let's add Tachyon. Let's see. We'll send an invite to them as well. See if they want to join in on the fun.
Hi, Rod.
Hey, what's up, my man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. What's up with you?
Just getting nervous here. 19 minutes left.
Yeah, I can see that. Finally, auction is coming to an end. That's great.
We're excited, man. Someone wins it. It's gonna be really fun to watch it go through and
Yeah,
prove to the world that this is legit and someone's gonna get this NFT. So
yeah, 100%, man. I'm excited.
it always happens though. Someone's always waiting to snipe it at the very end. I wouldn't be surprised if in the last minute or two someone's looking in and gonna take it. That's always the thing.
Yeah, that's the suspense part of it, right? Like when the last 20 seconds is there and you get another bid.
Don't wait too long. That block time's not gonna get mined.
Oh yeah, that's I agree. I agree that could happen.
What's going on your end of the world, Prashant?
Nothing much. So I couldn't sleep, and it's like 9 a.m. here, and I just saw the space, and I was like, let's check it out and see what's happening.
Hey, well, while you're here, teach me something about spaces. How do I post some content into the spaces where I can essentially like pin a tweet in here so that you could see my live stream?
You can pin a tweet. I think there's a top on the top right where you see end the space. There are like three dots.
Yeah.
When you click on that, that gives you an option to pin one of your previous tweets.
I don't see that option. I see about spaces, adjust settings, and a few other things.
Switch to interesting. Second, RNC used to do this. Plus, no.
Well, in the meantime, I'll tell you that I think one of the most interesting things that's been going on over here is we've been reaching out to different Polygon NFT projects and trying to create a collaboration with them where we can pick up one of their items on OpenSea on the secondaries and list it inside of Polygon using near gasless transactions. So we're looking at some of those floors that are about 0.77, 0.5. And I think one thing was really surprising that there's not many NFT projects on Polygon directly that have really high floors. So I think that was a challenge. That was interesting. And we're really going to bank on any of these projects getting excited about what we're doing and doing a rev share with them in exchange for them promoting the project. So we got to a point where one conversation I think is pretty far along, and we're excited for them to review the proposal that we made to them with their community. And if it goes forward, I think that's going to be our next auction. We'll do a Polygon auction, bid in Polygon, win in Polygon NFT. And given the near gasless transactions, we could really have something that turns over real fast.
This is awesome. Which collection you going for? Like
couple.
Or are you trying to bundle multiple items?
Not looking at bundling yet, but that is something that we really want to explore with Ben Lakoff. I forgot the name of the project. Charge particle. Yeah. Exactly. And that is going to be really interesting because if we bundle, 15 of them, even if they have a low floor, that could be really interesting too.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's something I want to chat with Ben more about. I have an email to write to him on that one. And the other thing, the projects that we're looking at that I think were really interesting are the Crypto Goros from Goro Ishihata. I think is a renowned Japanese artist that has a really nice set of NFTs, one of one NFTs hand drawn every day. And there was another one called the Firestarter Metaverse Champion, and they have some kind of launchpad product that has a floor of 1.7. So that could be a really good one too.
How about Aavegotchi? I heard Aavegotchi is really popular. I'm not sure if they are sellable on, but a lot of people play, and their Aavegotchi character is expensive also.
Yeah, let's take a quick look.
Let me see what is the floor price. I cannot find Aavegotchi.
Let's take a look.
Aavegotchi is not there on OpenSea.
I see it. It's 0.6 on OpenSea right now, perhaps. Although this one I think is on Ethereum. Maybe I'm on the wrong one.
Yeah. I think they have their own marketplace because they don't work with a so that NFT is not normal 721. It's a composable NFT. So I think they have their own marketplace.
Gotcha. Interesting. Now these are the guys that ended up using the GMB auction mechanic, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's right.
Very interesting. Okay.
Super smart team.
Very cool. And what's the story with the composable NFT? This is essentially taking different elements and creating like an editor that someone can use to bring different parts of a ghost and other sort of a weapon or a sword, a hat, stuff like that.
Exactly. I think what I remember Jesse mentioning about is with these composable NFTs, let's say you have different things that your NFT can equip with. That could be a sword, cap, and let's say when you have to, and those are another NFTs, but those are associated with the main NFT, and when you sell that main NFT, those are automatically transferred to the new address. And there are some other features with that composable thing, which makes sense for a game like this, and that's why they chose the composable NFT.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, they've got Gotchi Bazaar, right? Yeah.
Okay, have a Gotchi Bazaar.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, man?
Finally made it in.
There we go. It's this Twitter Spaces with the mobile only. You can't do it on the desktop.
Yeah, I see that. It's really good. It was great.
Well, it's good to have you here as well.
Thank you.
Dante is renowned photographer in LA and an NFT degen. Dante, you racing those Zed horses? What's going on?
I tried to get into that. It was big learning curve, big learning curve. But then I heard about axes,
Okay.
and that was another learning curve. So it was kind of just a lot, and I didn't really get into it, but I'm excited to collect some NFTs.
Well, tell us a little bit about that experience of the learning curve, right? Because I think you're touching on and representing some of the challenges that lots of people are facing as they try to get into the space.
Right.
Everyone's heard of NFTs at this point, I think. Not everyone's jumped in yet. What has kept you at bay, or what was challenging about it?
What was challenging about it was finding, I guess, the best like categories and like variants of the Z horses and the axes, and kind of just like making a commitment to like the investment of like the NFT and like the space, and kind of just like, I guess, trying to figure out if it's worth it, like the gamble of like playing with it. I wanted to do it because it seemed really fun, but obviously I also wanted to have my hand at, flipping the horses and breeding them and stuff like that. So it was just a little bit longer of a learning curve than I anticipated.
And when you think about the game, right? Like, it sounded like you were interested genuinely in playing the game, and then there was also this touch of, but I also want to flip things and make money. When you think about that, in balance, which one attracts you more to the space?
I don't know. It's tough. I guess the breeding of the NFTs was pretty fun to me. It's like kind of like mixing like a Nakamoto and then like some other breed. That seemed kind of cool to me, just to kind of like mix them and see what would come out.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the money and the racing part were pretty cool too.
Well, I don't want to knock us off trail for your story, but I just want to point out we are T minus 10 minutes on this auction.
Okay.
I am
Anything could happen.
anything could happen right now, man. It's someone's game, you know. If anyone new comes in right now listening and bids $32, they could walk away with a $2,000 NFT. So
Wow.
good luck to them.
Yeah. It's a pretty cool series.
So you were telling us about the Zed Run horses, and you were looking at the axes as well. Did you end up jumping into the axes?
Axes, no, because it was way more complicated than the horses, because they're like actually like kind of Pokemon. They like bite and stuff,
Yeah.
and like there's like way more uses to them, I think, than just kind of like being like ready set go. So that one kind of just totally put me off, but the horses, yeah, I was kind of just trying to figure out, like, am I a little late? Am I a little early? Like kind of trying to figure out, did I get this on time?
Right.
And I reached out to like a farm that makes like a lot of horses, and they kind of sell them off like super cheap.
Uh-huh.
It's called like Duffy Racing on Twitter.
Okay.
They do like lotteries, and you can kind of just like win or like have a chance to buy one of these horses, like these super coveted horses. So I was kind of waiting for that mainly, and then other things came up, Dogecoin in particular. But yeah,
Totally
that was kind of my
understand.
experience with it.
I think it's interesting that even
I
the...
think we got a bid, right?
No, are you kidding me?
I saw a transaction which is pending 36 seconds ago. I think that will come in and it's gonna extend the time zone.
You're kidding me.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
There
shit!
you go.
Oh, man. That last person deserves a trophy for getting so close.
That was close. That was close.
Damn. Oh, my heart's a little broken for them, honestly. I thought they were going to win it. They were 7 minutes away. Wow.
I think people put alarm, right? If I'm involved with this game, like this reminder sometimes. So probably, I don't know.
Oh my God. You know, I don't know if you guys know this, but when you
But
go,
there's another bid coming in. The same guy is bidding again. Okay, interesting.
interesting. I don't know if you guys know this, but the interesting thing that's going on in here too is that you can inspect the auction contract on Etherscan, and in here you can see the amount of revenue in the auction. So there's $216 of revenue in the auction so far, and that really helps explain to people like, hey, how is this mechanic even possible? Like, how is it that you could let this go for this price? And ultimately, it's because every bid that comes in, a percent of that bid is refunded back to the person if they are a bid, but there is a fee that's also kept by the protocol, and then that's split between the seller, of course, and the auction house NFT deals. And this Etherscan address basically tells you how much is already in the contract after any refunds have been paid. So that's ultimately what allows this mechanic to work. This eventually means that we need enough people, enough bids, in order to clear any price that the seller has in mind that they want to generate from the sale. But it's we believe in transparency, right? And so we allow people to come in here and inspect the contract and look at all the details. So wow. Well, thanks guys. I really appreciate for you guys to join me here as we counted down to the last couple of minutes. That was exciting. You might see me here tomorrow in 23 hours and 56 minutes doing the same, unless someone bids it out earlier.
Yeah, bye-bye. No, I'm gonna sleep.
Thanks, Prashant, for coming. Dante, thanks for joining.
Awesome. Yeah, of course. This is awesome. I'd love to do it again.
Cool, man. All right, everyone. Good night. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Rest assured that someone is gonna win this one soon. It's starting to slow down, so someone's gonna take it. Why not you? See you next time.
Awesome. See ya.
Laters.